YouTube, what's good? Curse Breakers, what's good? We back again. Simple today. I want you to think about this. Everything that you have manifested before is where you're presently at, where you're at currently. Remember, we're at the right place at the right time. We're right where we need to be. But I want you to think about something. Manifestation is when your ideas, your thoughts, and your actions, you have the power to create them. You have the power to manifest these things. So let me break it down. We're in the third dimension, 3D. You get it? When we were kids, they used to call it the shapes, 3D, third dimension, the physical realm. When you manifest things, aka you're praying, you're thinking, you're doing, you're putting these things into the air, into the universe. You know, whatever we put out there comes back, good or bad, in some type of form. It's the law of attraction. So you're manifesting these things. Think about it like this. All the songs you've sung in the past, the books you read, the things you listened to, the thoughts you've had, just, you know, what you said. Think about the music you've listened to, the things that you said with your heart that you truly believe, and you said it, and you said it, and you said it, and you spoke that shit. You feel me? Big chest. You walk around with your chest out saying that shit. All types of things. Now I want you to think about where that has brought you. Example. When I used to say those things, think about those things, listen to that music, aka hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Mind you, I did a 41-day challenge, no music at all, no sounds, no nothing. I'll make a video about that. But understand, when I did these things, ooh, that reflection scared me. I'm sorry. I had a fire going, reflection on my laptop scared me. But when I do these things, or when I did these things, it really brought me to, you know, a bad place. So many things came to my light. But think about it. When I started to change, you know, I started to grow, understand me, and I wanted to just take the first step forward back in, let's say 2021, the very beginning, somewhere around there in that springtime. You know, I changed what I was listening to. I went cold turkey, though. I stopped listening to things for a while. I deleted social media for 2.5 years, almost 3. This was like 2020 when I deleted it. You know, I did a lot. And long story short, I changed what I was listening to. I read more. I learned more. I spoke positively. I learned how to correct my words. Always put the good before the negative, things like that. Learn how to grow in awareness, how to really manifest awareness. Put those things out there. I told myself I wanted to be a speaker. I knew I was going to be a speaker. I was going to be a writer, all types of things. You know, I spoke it, I believed it, I thought it, I acted like it. I didn't realize I was acting like the highest version of myself or a higher version of myself at that time. I didn't get it. But, you know, I did these things. And so now I'll tell you a little bit about me. My first book is getting published right now. And this book is something I tried to start in 2021. I just could not finish. I was forcing it, you know. Lauren Long was revising it. He was telling me I was forcing it. This is the guy who wrote Otis and Barack Obama's children's book, like all that, you know, very credible guy. He was revising. He told me, simple, I was forcing it, okay? So I had to leave the book alone. I felt like I had to go through a lot more life. That's how I'm looking back now. But anyways, I was able to finish the book in 45 minutes straight, just like that, about a month ago. Had it all down pat. So fast forward, not only that, I told myself I wanted to be a speaker. I wanted to speak, you know, I wanted to talk. 2022, I got to speak at 2 graduations. Then I got a job teaching, you know. And, you know, all the kids flocked to me naturally. It's always been like that. I've worked with kids my whole life, things along those lines. I'm only 24 years old. Got to teach. I started coaching middle school sports for 3 years. So many good memories, you know, like, honestly, I just really believe I'm a kid magnet, you know, like, that's just how it goes. You can ask anybody that's around me. Now I mentor the youth at the jail. And I'm able to teach every day, and I'm teaching kids, you know, who are kind of going through the same things I was going through, seeking validation, trying to do this, trying to do that, making, you know, just mistakes that are really lessons. And I'm here to teach them their lessons. You know what I'm saying? I read books like Cry Like a Man, The Alchemist, Resisting Happiness, Battle Cry, things that really taught me, you know, how to be a man. And I'm not saying that my parents didn't teach me these things, but, you know, I went on the journey on my own. I just honestly did. And, you know, there's things that I can even teach people that's older than me now. So fast forward, I got to speak at some schools, you know, in front of a lot of people. And now I get to teach. Every day I'm at the jail, I get to teach. I get to talk about things, about spirituality, about ourselves, about what it's like to be men. You know what I'm saying? It's all boys there, juveniles. And, you know, I'm noticing that every time I talk, everybody's listening. And I just get to teach. I love teaching. I love talking. And most importantly, I love listening. Listening is the #1 form of communication, in my opinion. But, you know, every day, this is what I manifested to speak, to be able to free people from emotional incarceration. You can Google my name. I made a Facebook post. My goal is to continue to free people from emotional incarceration and something else, blah, 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 blah. Because I was able to do that for myself, and I'm still working every day. It's a lifelong journey. But I manifested that, you know. And the thing is, we can't be so greedy. And this is where it comes to be fruitful and to be patient and to have awareness, because I manifested these things. But it's something like I had to realize that it might not be the stage I want to now. But guess what I get to do every day? I still get to teach. I still get to speak in front of people. I get to help, you know, spread enlightenment, invoke enlightenment, awareness. You know, I get to make people feel like they're people again, help them learn who they are, you know, and that's through my words, through my spiritual gifts. We all have this power. Writing, I finished my book, you know, I've been doing poetry, getting a lot of good reviews, a lot of people messaging me. First open mic night coming up soon, you know, and these are things I used to be afraid of that I was so good at. When I was a kid, won Kentucky Essay of the Year twice. I wrote books as a kid that I got to read to the whole entire 3rd grade, things along those lines. You know, I'm 8 years old. And I got away from all those things, you know, got into music, girls, like hip-hop, stuff like that. And I manifested what happened next. A lot of bad decisions, you know, that lasted me until I'm, you know, 21, 22 years old. Things along those lines. But now I'm here, and, you know, I have this presence on social media. I deleted my social media for so long. Get on there. It's been 4.5 months, you know, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I don't really even post on TikTok that much. I got, you know, over 25,000 followers in 4.5 months naturally. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And, you know, we all want to be on the biggest stage, the highest platform, but if we love where we are now, we're always going to get more. You know what I'm saying? I manifested these things, though. That's the real part. I put it into the air. I worked at it. You know, I acted, I spoke, I thought just like that version of myself. And look where I am. The Most High, all he wants us to do is when he gives us this opportunity, it might not be exactly what we have pictured at the moment. Remember, divine timing. Patience is a virtue. Love where you are right now. Plant the seeds and be fruitful. If you're fruitful here, I promise you, you will get the blessings of, the abundant blessings of just, you know, being fruitful everywhere. It's coming. It's on the way. You know, stay tuned, but keep having your faith. But that's manifestation right there. That's my perfect example of it, you know, and I'm giving you my own personal example. But it's really real. So be mindful of the things that you say, like from the alchemist, Santiago, when he was talking, the alchemist told him, hey, man, he gave him a compliment, and Santiago was like, thank you, but I feel like I don't deserve this, that, and that. And he was like, shh, be careful. The universe might have heard you. Next time, the universe might not give you what you deserve because that's what you said. Always be mindful of what you're saying. Example, when I speak now, sometimes I want to say, like, I hate that shit. But you know what happens every time I say I hate that shit? Literally, when I'm just speaking naturally, I practice this so much to the point now, if I say the words, I hate anything, it means I literally just go, oh, I didn't mean to say that. I don't speak like that. I don't think like that. I mean, I despise. And that's natural. No matter what I say, who I'm talking to, that always comes out like that. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. You know what I mean? Be like water. Think about it. Ooh, I had a brain freeze. But really think about it. Be like water. You know what I mean? And we're not practicing until we make things perfect. We're practicing until we can never get things wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're practicing until we can't get it wrong. Do these things. Apply these things. Manifestation is real. I'll give you one more thing. Think about it. Disney Channel and the Matrix, you know, all this thing that's going on, this phenomenon that's been capturing us in 3D. Also, I operate out of the fourth dimension. You know, you can really get to the fifth when I meditate, things like that. They teach us seeing is believing. But when you manifest things, you got to believe first. Believing is seeing. The creator, you believe it. Then you make it happen. You see it. You bring it to life. Then you see it. You know what I'm saying? That's manifestation. You manifest things in the physical realm, the third dimension realm, right? Physically, through your mouth, through your thoughts, whatever. But in reality, you're putting that into the air, into the fourth dimension. We can only hear and see so many frequencies, you know what I'm saying, to certain levels. There's so many things out there. Continue to manifest, but make sure and be mindful of what you're manifesting. Always stay positive. Correct yourself at times. You need to do things like this. But be ready, though. I hope you have a great night, great day, whatever. Please, thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe. You know, hit that button. And keep being a curse breaker. I promise you, we changing the world. I promise you, we changing the world. We adding to the collective consciousness. Just keep it pushing, keep it going. Let's get it.